Don't know what I'm feeling, maybe insanity. All these late night drinking won't stop the pain from sinking deeper inside of me. Tell me.
I know. You have so many questions for me. Where have I been? What's going on? What's happened? Madea, first I want to say it has been a rough couple of months, guys. Like, a few of you probably follow me on social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And some of you even have my personal WhatsApp number. I post a few pictures here and there, but I've been going through it. A lot of you have been going through the same thing too, or even similar things. God forbid, I hope it's not the same. The whole hasn't been a very forthcoming year for a lot of us, and the changes that has been taking place hasn't really been helping the situation. It has actually been a struggle to keep up for myself, that is, and a few persons that I've spoken to. But yeah, I'm going to start off with where have I been and what happened. No, I didn't jump off the face of the earth or anything like that, but like I said, I've been going through some stuff. It's something that I've been struggling with for as long as I can remember. Like, ever since I've been old enough to not be ignorant to certain things anymore, I've been struggling with something that's personal and secretive for me, mostly because it's not something that is very welcomed here in Jamaica. Sadly, people don't really pay attention to it. Like, every little thing here in Jamaica, as a child, you go and you say, oh, me that hurt me, me not feel good, me this, me that. You display signs of depression or whatever. The first thing them gonna say, you look a pitney, what for do you? You don't have no responsibility, you not pay bills, you not pay light bill, you not pay water bill, you not buy food put in the house, yada yada yada. So what could possibly stress you out? Not do you go and go lie down, go drink some tea, the whole works. We know how it goes. Well, the born and grow Jamaican them know how that go. But I'm an adult now, and I'm choosing not to be quiet about it anymore. And that thing that I'm talking about is anxiety. Anxiety sounds like a simple word, but it carries a whole lot of weight, I tell you. And I know many of you that are watching, if you are seeing this video, I know you can probably relate. Enough of you go through it right now and not even know what it is. And when I talk to enough people about it, like, people have mixed emotions about it, mixed feelings, mixed opinions, just as they do about just about everything, which is fine, but it make me feel alone. Well, for me, it made me feel alone, like nobody not really understand, and that can really take a toll on you. It did for me. It has been lonely for me. Because even when I try to explain what I go through, and people be like, oh yeah, mama, understand. Or I go through the same thing to Ray, but them really don't understand. Because what? What tell you so them not understand? How them react to you, how them treat you. Like, for example, me, I tend to have what they call a resting bitch face. I always look serious or sad or like somebody for me just dead, but nothing to me. Nobody not doing nothing per se. Something is wrong inside, but I don't know why it happens, but it happens. Not necessarily have to happen for trigger it. That's what I'm trying to say. But we're just there, so, and we just like start cry, or we just out of it. Me now want like a zone, now like a mood. And the same people that when I explain this to and give them a heads up about it, them come around me and them will pass remarks like, what do you? Cheer up, man. Stop vex up yourself. Or them ignore me and talk behind my back and say, oh, she go on like she better than people. She boasty because I'm not really talk much. I have to really in a very comfortable space for really come out. When them behave like that, it just tell me say, oh, and from the get-go they never really understand. They never care enough for understand. But I just like what me I gonna do? I have to live with it. Say and everybody I gonna understand. And I have to live with it. Say me in a country where turn a blind eye to it. Anxiety. Let me get my tablet. So I'm going to tell you guys the definition. I'm going to give you a definition for anxiety. According to what I just googled, anxiety is a normal and often healthy emotion. However, when a person regularly feels disproportionate levels of anxiety, it might become a medical disorder. Anxiety disorders form a category of mental health diagnosis that leads to excessive nervousness, fear, apprehension, and worry. Alright, so anxiety come under the mental health section, right? It's like, alright, you know, like oh, when you look a pitney, even now as adults, not how we do it. You know, say to God, say if you put a elastic band on your hand and you left it there for a while, you leave it there too long, your hand will start paining you, which it prevent you from doing a lot of things, make it uncomfortable. It's there. Like you can do stuff, but it's uncomfortable. Like the pain just did it. Sometimes you get so caught up in doing other things and you know really remember say boy, the last get the palm of my hand now and to squeeze me and to pain me, to hurt me. But you get through the day, you do what you do and something same. But sometimes, some days, it is very much hard to ignore. It just in your face. I'm not no expert. You know, you can do more research on it online. But that's a go on. And it comes with a lot of things. It triggers other things. For me personally and for other people that I know, it trigger some dark thoughts. Personally, I've been struggling with suicidal thoughts, emptiness, hopelessness. There are days when I don't know all I can do, I don't have the strength to get up out of the bed. Where all I can do, I lie down and ask God, ask the universe, what is my purpose? Because I don't know. Yeah, I know I can sing. Yeah, I know I can write. Yeah, I know I do hear. I do a lot of things, you guys. And I'm say self-praise is no recommendation, but facts are facts. I'm good at a lot of things. People from the outside looking in might say, oh, she alright, she can't do this, she can't do that, me can't even do nothing. But to them, no, me feel like me can't do nothing. Sometimes it make me feel like me can't even sing. Sometimes it make me forget how to write a song. You think, listen, I could have put out many videos since the first video, since the last video I put out about my natural hair journey. I could have put out so many more content since that time. Look how long that. I just never have the drive, I never have the energy. I have made attempts, but the anxiety that's stronger than me did overpower me. Not even know how I'm able to do this right now. I don't know how I make the video, the grace of God. I say I have to do something. I can't just make it a dictate my life like this. I know enough people probably are gonna look down upon me and judge me or whatever, but it don't make no sense to just like suffer in silence anymore because it a deprive me of my dreams. It a hold me back wicked, wicked, wicked. It affect every aspect of my life. Friendship, relationships, work. I was there and in my house and afraid for go outside. Right at my gate just for dash where some rubbish. And if I see anybody outside, I hold off until nobody no outside. I will legit down in my house without food. I have money and everything for go get the food. But the anxiety has said to me, tomorrow, later, weekend you go. Tomorrow you go. Next week you go. You understand? It make me procrastinate a lot. For no apparent reason. People invite me out, I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to stay in my yard and on my bed. Doing what? Nothing at all. Don't even talk about friendship. The amount of friendship me lose because I wasn't the kind of person them they want me to be. Me never know what kind of person they want me to be like. Some of them never worth it, but I have lost good friendships because of anxiety. No, not even make me talk about the relationship part. Anxiety make me feel like me curse when it comes to relationship. Like, sorry, why everybody else progress in a them relationship and me just there. So like, what do me? Nobody know what they for me. But the thing is, had relationships been the same quality was back then, maybe I wouldn't feel so. Wouldn't feel hopeless in finding love because one of the key things what people need to have when we have anxiety is patience. And nobody don't have that anymore. Everybody dep on a fast pace. Everybody dep on a fast pace. I don't know how many days see me. I don't know how I'm still here. Every single day is a struggle. Just to get up out of the bed is a struggle. Just to put on a smile is a struggle. Just to talk to people is a struggle. I post picture on them something that feel look away. But I'm not gonna be one of them social media personals that way pretend or hide things from me. Because in the long run, it not gonna help me. If me pretend right now, I'm going to have to live up to that, right? I decide that I'm not gonna be quiet anymore. I'm gonna make you know what go on. I'm gonna just be transparent with you guys because I have a lot of love for you guys. Where support me. You guys have been supporting me from God knows when. And I think I owe it to you guys to come out and say something and not just disappear and gone with the wind. And for those of you who make it this far in the video, I really appreciate you guys for taking the time out to watch. This is my journal. And still not done yet, but I have this from 2016. 4 years ago, I was 21. And I've been struggling before that. I have other journal when I'm writing now. And it full up and I have to turn to another book, then to another book, then to another book. But this is how I cope, writing in my journal. When I feel like I don't have nobody to talk to, when I feel like nobody not understand. Yeah, the book can't talk back to me, but it's therapeutic. Even talking to you guys right now, even making this video right now, my body tense up because a long time I'm not come in front of a camera. And the thing is, to the mosquito, man, anxiety make you feel like people can see what you go through. So, on the might look for me and say, oh, she alright, she Gucci, she this, she that, and me really inside I fight myself like that. I not even want to know I go through my head. But writing and God has been keeping me, and also me helping other people. Sometimes you have to say, God, then me I go through so much things and you send people to me where I go through the same thing or even, you know? What me I go tell them say? I don't even know if I tell myself say, what me I go say to them? But by His grace, tell them something and help them, and to this day, me and them still have a bond, we still have a relationship. And that make me feel good inside. So even though my mind can't help myself as much as I would love to, helping others with the same problem or even similar problem, whatever the case may be, helpful to me. It make me feel like I have a purpose then. It make me say to myself, so alright, you might not know why you personally there, like sometimes you might question it, but other people see the use of you, other people see the good in you, other people see what you're there for. Sometimes I them look at things that we need for remind we say, yo, your time not up yet, you know, your time not expire, you still have long ways to go. But yeah, that's where I've been. Your girl there same way. I fight. I fight the suicidal thoughts, I fight the thoughts them where tell me say I'm not good enough to do what I want to do. I fight the thoughts where tell me say I can't sing. I fight the thoughts where tell me say, oh, you're not gonna ever boss me. I fight all of them thoughts there. As it relates to the name change, I had to change my name. As you can see, the page is now called Nyli. Nyli, Nyli. Mainly because when you have the music, you can't really have the same name. You can't have the same name as somebody else, especially when it comes to social media and whatever. Some whole complications, but I don't really want to get into it. But that's why I'm gonna change the name. And am I still natural? I'm still very much natural, guys. That not ever change. I'm so in love with my natural hair. I'm going to insert a pic so you guys can see my progress somewhere on the screen. And what else? Do I still do music? I still do. I actually wrote a song recently when I came out of writer's block because of the anxiety, and I'll be putting it out. I want to put it out before the year ends, so you guys can look out for it. I might have included it in the background. I'm not sure, but I might have. And yeah, the same way I push through, and as I say, I really want to be transparent with you guys, and I want to be the voice for you guys that are going through the same thing or even worse. I not even want to tell you the details, the nitty gritty. I really want to get too deep in it because I don't want to start crying. Look what works, but I want to be the voice for all of you guys who nobody now listen to, it's like nobody no business about we, them not really take for we situation seriously until with the on the road I walk up and down naked and barefoot and mad out. That's when them really pay attention to me. And even so, enough time they don't pay attention to the same way, because me every single day me walk on road, see madman and mad woman. I don't have luck with them because they ever run me down, but that is a story for another time. So I know this video is probably boring and no fun probably not make it this far, but like I said, for those of you that has made it this far, I thank you so much for watching. Please share it with a friend, share it with a family member, share it anywhere, share it with somebody you don't know who might be going through it. You guys are welcomed, and you can follow a page that I have on Facebook called, well, it's a group and a page called Purpose Child that I made, and a few persons have reached out to me on it. You know, I go through some things and I talk to them and Ray, and we're still strong to this day. Let's not be silent about this, guys. I have persons we're close to my heart right now. We are going through the same thing, counseling and all them something there. This is a serious issue. It's strong now more than ever amongst us, especially young people. I'm not saying it affect all age group now, but you see, especially young people, we not reach now yet, and it a cause enough of we for give up on life. It a cause enough of we for kick the bucket, enough of we take our own life and all them something like people. I believe that if we load up the thing, if we join forces, we can be heard and we will be heard. Even if I have to talk about this over and over again, I not stop until we get some recognition here in Jamaica. 5-year-old can have anxiety and mental issues. 10-year-old, 15-year-old, 20-year-old, 70-year-old. It not have no age limit. It's not a choice. You know, that's one next thing me hear too. No? When I tell people about it, it's like, they might make it look like, oh, you wake up this morning and decide to be sad. You wake up this morning and decide to cry. You wake up this morning and decide to give up on life. It's not like that. And especially when you tell them, say, boy, you can't work because of blah blah blah. Them have it say, oh, you're lazy, you don't want to work, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you don't have no ambition. And them don't know, say, you fight yourself every day just to make one move towards a goal. Them don't know how hard it is. Yeah, we are aware that there are people out there who have hard life and I go through and them still make it, them still come up on top. Kudos to them. Congratulations to them. We support them 110%. But everybody different. Can't have one cup of tea and give everybody. Somebody are allergic to it. Somebody are gonna have some bad reaction to it. It not gonna be positive all the time. Yes, we would want it to be positive. Yes, we would want the best out of the cup of tea. But Tom cup of tea and a Harry cup of tea. Them can't generalize the thing. Them can't treat everybody the same way. Them can't treat everybody the same way. Look how much things we can do. I'm just there, so. Them think is a choice. It's not a choice. But me decide, say, me I go try. Push the go harder. Even if I feel like I get a panic attack. Oh God, don't even talk about the panic attack. Chest tight up, you can't breathe, you can't move. When me get panic attack, you know, yo. Me the right so. And me a talk or me a watch a show or something and me a laugh and me a go through my emotions and it come on. For no reason at all. Because me not like me there. Upset or nothing. It come on and let's say me there so. Do this. Like me a writing or something or whatever. Oh, me have to take time and lock the books so. We probably have to like sit down like this. I take very small breaths just to not suffocate. Until my chest free up and I can take. I just bear that me depend until I can. It's when all that taking in public. And at them something that cause we know we have anxiety, we're afraid to go in a public. We rather stay in the comfort of home. So if it take we and we fling we don't know what else or whatever, we won't be embarrassed or anything. Yeah. It is what it is, guys, but me I'll push through. I make it this far. I make it this far for a reason. I'm gonna talk more about all of this, you know, in depth and other videos to come. Let me know if for something where you guys want more content about. Comment down below If you can relate, you can share a story with me if you feel comfortable enough to do so. Remember, I am forming an army. Me I form a support group for we. You understand? Because I want to be for you guys what me never have. I want to be for you guys what me never have. In the next video, we can probably talk about my relationship more in depth. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to hear, what you want me to talk about next. Yeah, let me know what I want me to talk about next. I don't have a problem. As I say, I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that hide, or one of those social media personals that hide behind a facade or I come skin my teeth all the time or whatever. Like, everything Gucci. Me I give it as is. So if my vex, me I come the same way. If my happy, me I come the same way. You understand? But something have to go on. Something have to go on. Look how long we posted the last video, guys. Anyways, be sure to follow me on Instagram at NileyOfficial. Remember, that's my new name, Niley, and I don't think I'll be changing it again, guys. I swear, I can't bother with it. Bag of change thing. I actually love that name. Maybe tell you further on how I come up with the name and all that. But for now, follow me on Instagram at NileyOfficial, Twitter at NileyOfficial. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Turn on the bell to get notification when we post new content, because them a come. Rain, sun or shine, it a come. You get me? Thank you guys for watching thus far, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. What's gonna see our peach bigger now? Come here, Peachy. Hey! Look how big Peach is. Look. They're asleep. I'm taking him over a while ago, so I'm kind of vexish. Look how I'm big. Ah! Alright, go on. I'm showing a chubby. And this is my baby. Chub chub. Look at them. Say hi. Hi. And they're asleep too. But I'm a baby, them is me. Yeah, them help me with anxiety too. So if you guys need, a kitten or a puppy, I also do rescues. So if you're interested in adopting, you can always feel free to let me know. They help a lot, really, trust me. And that's it, guys. Bye.
Tell me.